was good. But I prefer you writing on your own instead of using AI. Can you hear me?
I would too, but I've been too busy trying to log in to Kick and Kick being retarded. Well, sorry, it's Kick passing the buck off to Google and Google being completely inept.
I see.
You've been in here for like 10 hours. That's what the timer says.
Damn, 13 hours.
It's a long time.
Yeah. Oh,
Chris,
guys, did you know that there was a Nazi on the chat on the server today? Yesterday night.
in Lotus Lounge?
Yes, like
Apparently.
um, Mar- Marcy posted a picture of a Nazi group meeting in her town, and one of the new guys got so mad about it. He was like, "Oh, you don't like us being here. You don't like us being here." And I told him to please go piss himself.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
Yeah, because like Light came in and banned him, but he was like spamming Nazi symbols, like swastika.
Yeah, I missed that last night. I just saw, I'm scrolling up and reading it.
What were you would have said to him?
What if what?
Well, there's no posts left, so we don't know. You should probably leave the posts there so we can at least investigate them and document them. Then let us delete
No,
them.
you can't leave the post there because Discord would get you.
Did you hear a word I said?
Yeah, but if you leave the Nazi symbols there, their bot will think that you're a Nazi server, and it will like,
Not
it will like
always,
ban you.
especially if you go and specifically delete the one posts that have the specifically Nazi content while saving it for, oh, you tried to say we're the no, we banned them. That's how you do that. You document everything. You don't delete everything. You document everything.
Bro, too.
So otherwise, if you delete everything, guess what happens? They just assume you're a Nazi and you have no proof against it. Then no. you have documentation, you have literal proof that says otherwise. And if you have a literal proof that says otherwise, well, they can just eat a fat one. They try to say the otherwise, or say one. You know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
So as difficult as it may be, whoever bans the next person that does anything like that, don't delete all their posts. Leave the ones that at least give us some context to what happened, and delete the offending posts after they're banned.
Whatever, I'll take the word for it, obviously.
Oh, I take the word too. I just want like extra evidence so we can go, oh, this is what they were saying, huh? And then if Discord decides to do their thing anyway, even after we delete the stuff, well, what are we going to do? We got no evidence to the contrary. It's all in their hands now from deleting it.
Yeah, true.
So hopefully they're smart, but yeah, data collection for ourselves.
Why are there so many Nazis in the world?
Because, people want to be bullies. And that's like the most extreme form of bullying. It's just like straight up killing people.
You want to know what people call me in town sometimes?
The bagger?
No.
No, Kroger Man.
Close. You got the first name right, Kroger, and then what does everybody think I look like?
Wizard.
Because of Leonardo da Vinci's gay lover.
Kroger, Jesus.
Yep.
Kroger Jesus, really?
Yeah, everybody calls me Kroger Jesus a lot. Like, not all the time anymore, but yeah, they're like, it's Jesus when I first showed up in town. So dumb. Like, the first time it happened here in town was back in like 2013, 2014 when I was first cruising around with my mom, and then over near the foundry or something, this kid turned and looked at us, and then he pointed at us and he said, "Look, Grandma, look!" And then all the other kids that were also in the car turned around and looked at us, and then they all pointed and said, "Look, look!" And then guess what they all said?
They all said,
"It's Jesus, look!" All of them were telling them to look at my face.
that was a man.
What? 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 Yeah, sorry about that. What were you up to traveling? Hello, hello?
There was a man that when I was little, there was a man. We used to frequent Kroger's a lot, and there was a man that we would always see in Kroger's, and I always would thought that he was like Santa Claus, or he looked like Santa Claus. And I was a little girl. One of the little girls there would say, "Excuse me, Santa Claus."
Not Sandy Claus?
Yeah, Santa Claus.
No,
That's
Sandy Claus.
Santa Claus.
As in sand in the claws. Of clawing somebody with sand in the claws. Sand-y, not Santa, not Santee, Sand-y.
Claus.
Wait, have you seen Nightmare Before Christmas?
Yeah, bunch of times.
Yeah, in that they make that pun I'm making, where they're talking about Santa Claus, but they're saying Sandy Claus, thinking that they found some guy who put sand in his claws, and then cuts people, which is not the case.
Did you know that there used to be this Norse pagan winter celebration where Odin would ride around on his however many legged horse and fill the children's stocking, which they have hung to dry by the fireplace, fill that with either sticks, stones, and coal if they'd been bad, or toys and treats if they'd been good. Eventually Coca-Cola made him fat and called him Santa Claus, but it used to be Odin.
Nice. That's related to this other thing. Speaking of Odin, it's tangentially related to the Vates Kanos. Do you remember Vates Kanos? The Vates. V-A-T-E-S.
No.
Apparently, and I don't know, but apparently the place where the Vatican was built where a bunch of holy seers would have their visions. The Vates, the three different ethnicities would mix and be this certain culture of Vate, where they would be divinely inspired to just say whatever they were doing. And then from there, the Kano, or chanting, or singing, or calling. Yeah, Vates Kano, Vatican. Yeah. It's big.
Oh, Latin. The race from around about there.
Yeah. But I'm not totally sure on everything else. I just know it's distantly related to where the word for Odin came from, Vates. Oh.
How do you spell it?
V-A-T-E-S. And then the second half of the term that it's usually paired with is Kanos, C-A-N-O-S. And that's the valley of, or the It's like a valley where it's a place of holy chanters. Pretty much.
Yeah. I was gonna read the Reddit post about the etymology, but I can't view it unless I'm logged in. I can't log in due to server error.
Yeah, there's a bunch of login problems going on today.
Did some sort of backbone service crash again, or is it someone's pulling a deadman switch?
I don't know. All I
Something's
know,
wrong with the internet.
yeah, all I know is the Google Authenticator keeps fucking spitting codes at you over and over for already verified stuff. So it's like literally ghost haunting your ass over shit you've already completed.
Yeah. I don't remember who or it was. Either someone died or someone was arrested, and like even like everything just slowed down for like 10 minutes. Like nobody got anything to work. All of a sudden, it turns out to be like the block. We're trying to block his deadman switch. Anyway, I had trouble with the authenticator as well. So. Yeah. Anyone got some topics for conversation?
Do you want to see my most recent project?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I'm open sourcing all of my files for Christmas too.
Wait, why are you ALX right now? That does explain why you were so quiet, though.
Yeah, I'm not Alex.
Yeah.
My username is just one of his words. Alright, check the
Alright.
stream.
The
Are you building the Metatron cube?
Yeah, you're gonna live inside of a Metatron's cube.
no, this is the Vetas Hexagonus. It's the hexagon cults.
It is a hexagon cult. Look how cool this is. This is your
Yeah.
house.
I mean, it was widely popularized by bees, but ever since humans discovered it, then we've been saying hexagon, bestagon as well.
I haven't done the middle part yet, but the middle hexagon would be like a community center.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, hi, Twig. That or infrastructure, like, you're gonna need some communal shared stuff, right? Wouldn't you put that in the middle?
Yeah, that would go in the middle. But look, here, there's shared stuff here. This is a communal room right here.
Why is it so dark?
And then there's a communal room right here.
It doesn't have
Is
any
this light
windows,
enough?
but
Yes, so that's done.
The shadows, if you put a lot of lights, the shadows,
lag you out.
they allow your computer, yeah. Then here's the staircase down to the second floor with the grand piano.
I'm not sure that room is acoustically sound, but
Yeah, it could be better. And I don't think we could get the grand piano up to the third floor. That's another problem.
yeah. The one thing is that, like curves, right? Curves are beautiful and amazing in nature often, right? And straight edges usually aren't. So like that straight edge in every corner, and there's like a bazillion corner in this sort of setup. You're gonna create a lot of a lot of sort of spaces where you can't do all that much, right? What fits in the corner, right? It's the corner of some furniture. So now everything has to be in the corner of that setup. It just
Yeah, like look at this bathroom.
yeah. Reminds me of that time I had a toilet and shower in what's basically just a closet when I was a student. Although there's more than this, of course, but yeah. The feng shui doesn't speak to me, so to say, but
Furniture?
I do love the hexagons.
Yeah, the feng shui is lacking. It needs octagons and squares too.
It's a 2,400 square foot 4-bedroom.
Why do you need it so big?
Why not?
Like
These bedrooms are 16 by 16. They're pretty big. I don't know what that is in meters. That's like 5 by 5.
oh, let me just Google it. We get the metrics straight here.
What about the kitchen and stuff?
The kitchen's small. It's right here.
Why is the kitchen so small but the bedroom so big?
Because you're gonna go out to eat a lot.
What did you say the bedroom was? Or
You could put a cafeteria in the center hexagon, and you could get a lot of food at the cafeteria.
dude, you can put a cafeteria in one of these freaking rooms, man.
That would be too small.
Nah. Your average bar is that small.
Who's average what?
Your average bar.
Yeah, I could probably make the kitchen bigger.
That's what you said, older.
I mean, you kind of inspire me, so I'm gonna just mock some stuff up and paint.
See if we get rid of this couch right here, and then add some more cupboards, and then move this table, and then add some more cupboards over here, then that's a good sized kitchen.
Just in the kitchen.
What was that?
Where's the couch in the kitchen?
I don't know. If you want to have a conversation while people are eating.
It should be in the living room.
Yeah, here's the living room area.
Why are there two computers?
I don't know. You got computers in the bedrooms too. This one's in the way of the door, actually. Whoops. And then we have a triangular bedroom right here. I think it's pretty cool. Maybe we'll schedule a day to do the middle hexagon. I'll do it on live stream. Yeah, so here's the price point goal. 2 million per hexagon, 55,000 per bedroom. You think that's achievable?
$55,000 per bedroom.
Yeah, that's pretty expensive, right?
Oh, good grief, it's expensive. That's yeah, no bueno.
That's on the upper end estimate. We could get like 30,000 per bedroom, which I think would be better. Because then a 4-bedroom would be $140,000 or $120,000. It's a bargain for a 4-bedroom. And here's what it looks like from the outside. Look at this curb appeal.
I like the hexagons within the hexagons.
This is some grade A curb appeal.
Can you zoom in and look inside it again?
Yeah, look right here.
Yeah, there you go.
So let's say you wanted to go to your apartment on the 3rd floor. Here's the entrance right here. You walk in, there's some people right there. You're like, oh hey, how's it going? Go up here. Maybe there should be a place to take your shoes off. This might be the area to take your shoes off. Right here. So we'll just get rid of this couch or something. Then you come up here, and you say, okay, I'm going to the 3rd floor, I gotta turn right. You walk by the LAN party. I'm not sure if I should have the LAN party in the hallway like this, but I think it would be pretty cool too. Then you go over here, and you're like, hey guys, playing some Xbox, that's cool. And then you come up here, now you're on the 3rd floor, and then you have your 3 apartments right here, 3 doors on the 3rd floor. So it's not that hard to get to your apartment from the front door.
This kind of reminds me of Crypto Man.
Never heard of it.
Snapchat's kind of popping off now.
What does that mean?
It just means that the app has made some significant upgrades.
Oh,
Where I think,
okay.
yeah, where they might be making a comeback.
Anybody else got a craving for pizza?
Now I do.
Me and pizza back in the day used to be popping.
Still is.
Not as like they used to. Like the pizza nowadays be greasy, but the pizza back in the day, it was pop.
You just have to know where to order it. Obviously, if you're getting frozen pizza from the grocery store, it's not gonna be that good.
Oh, I'm talking about Domino's, Pizza Hut, all of them.
They're getting worse?
Yeah. I mean, it's not exactly bad, but it's not as good as it used to be. What's that?
命令されるままに動くロボットか。行くぜ。ある時は超速前。そしてまたある時は違うロボット。その実態はそれがお前を倒す者の名だ。鍵の
I think you need to
これ
update
がお前のくれた
that
力だ。
Well, it would look nicer than this in real life.
忍者刑事は伊達じゃないんでね。
Maybe I could have a triangular shower. That'd be cool.
Do you have a jacuzzi?
No, no jacuzzi. That's for the center hexagon. They get the jacuzzi. We have 30,000 square feet to work with in the center.
Okay, so what about the Chanel? Do you have like a Chanel
今度
store?
私から行きますね。
Of course, yeah.
大神さん、
エリ
ここに幸あれ。ハレルヤ。
祈りが神
I'll
様に
show you
届いた
another
ようだ
cool
ね。
blueprint.
大神さんがそばにいてくれたから。
This one's almost done. It's not quite done yet. Right here, this one.
後悔させてやるぜ。
So this is the same hexagon you just saw, and then it connects over here to this one. this one has 2 out of 3 of the 4 bedrooms. I might get rid of this one right here. If I get rid of this, that would be really cool, because then there would be 48 bedrooms. Right now there's 60. 48 might be better. But then there's this section here. You have this whole area, which is nice, and then you have this whole area, which is nice. A lot of room right here. And then you got a little area right here. This could be like for a LAN party or something. And then the cafeteria. The cafeteria is very nice. Look at the size of this kitchen. And then you have a walk-in freezer right here. This would be like a fridge-freezer combo. So we're talking like tons of food for 60 bedrooms.
Really?
Yeah, the walk-in freezer is like 1,000 square feet. And then there's 2 rooms for board games up here. There's a 1 room for board games. There's 1 big room for like board games right here or whatever you want. And then there's 2 theaters on either side. There's 2 bathrooms on either side. And then up here at the top, this is a dance floor right here. And you can overlook the cafeteria from the dance floor. Pretty crazy stuff. This one's nuts. I use this same blueprint, or I use the same hexagon in different blueprints. It's kind of cool. And then here, this on the 3rd floor, this is all accessible too, this whole area. 42 by 54. Really crazy, unbelievable. So I might actually get rid of these 3. That would be a cool idea. I think this one has hot tubs too. This has a gym on one side and then hot tubs on the other side. Yeah, here's a room with 6 hot tubs. I had 4 before. Let me get rid of 2 of those.
Have you guys ever heard of Ashcon?
Huh? If I enabled all the objects in this file, there would probably be 20,000 of them. Maybe more, maybe actually like 30,000.
Trolling.
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, I wrote some nonsense, just me just talking out loud basically as I try to process my thoughts around the whole hexagon concept thing, but it didn't work out that well. But what I did like though was an Arkology in Destiny 2, which of course isn't necessarily architecturally sound or whatever, but your stuff is an Arkology, right? So,
Yeah. In Destiny 2?
yeah, I sent some pictures in VC.
Yeah, I'm looking right now. It's pretty cool.
Let me spam some more here.
Nice. On the water?
Yeah, it's on the water of Titan. So it just floats in like really, really rough seas and uses wave generators to generate power. It also has some sort of nuclear core as well, power core. It's a bit overgrown
Very
by the
cool.
time. Yeah, the face
I didn't know that.
map there. So I don't think you can replay it anymore. But the concept was really cool. The whole world goes to shit. This platform takes care of itself to the point where its citizens thrive. Even if it's completely isolated from the rest of the world, it just takes care of itself. And I like the idea of building on water because, you know, we're the blue planet, as it were. There is, once you can build on water, self-sustaining fashion, well, it's free real estate, right? Can you imagine how much Dubai or something would pay for this sort of stuff if you had a functioning setup?
Yeah. None of my buildings have windows.
Oh my god, I would rather not live there in this nightmare you've created.
There's other benefits that come without windows.
No, without windows, I'm just gonna log out.
Yeah, that in the window.
I mean, I suppose you could have some sort of, you know, there's these external, let's call them a telescope, right? And it channels the light and then reverses it. So instead of making a big picture into a small picture, it takes a big picture into a small and then small into a big, and then shows you on like almost like a big screen. You see a live view of the outside. Preferably through some sort of mechanical process, but I realize this thing probably needs cameras.
Oh, it's 11:11 Central Time.
So yeah, just all the walls are just showcasing the outside at all times. Because you know if you stack hexagons next to each other, right? Then who the fuck is gonna see the outside view, right? From their apartment. But if everyone's 6 walls